Right. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to Clumsy Clairvoyance. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Please make sure you do give this video a big thumbs up on your way in. Also, let me know in the chat if everybody can hear me okay. Give me a thumbs up just to let me know audio is okay. Sorry, I am a little late. And I know I got we got a donation, or I've got a donation already for live stream. And yes, Vanessa, you're in the chat. Awesome. Thank you. I did not see your question though in your PayPal note. So I will look in here though. So give me a minute. All right. But everybody, welcome. Thank you for being here. Please, before you do anything else, please give this video a big thumbs up. I would super duper appreciate it. And if this is your first time here, please consider subscribing. So I see Aria, I see Vanessa. How are you ladies tonight? It's good to see you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in, y'all. Aw, thank you. You're such a sweetie. Thank you, Vanessa. Okay, here's your question. I see it now. Now that it's right in front of me, huh? Okay, so the question is Warren's next actions towards me this week. Oh, and thank you, Sarah. How awesome and sweet are you? Well, you're very, very welcome. All right, so Spirit, please come through for a reading for Vanessa. Vanessa would like to know Warren's next actions towards Nessa this week. Spirit, what are Warren's next actions towards Nessa? All right, what else? Okay, so far we got we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is, hold on, I got my camera different than what I'm used to, so give me a minute. I'm trying to get used to it like this because it does give me more like table space, but I'm just not used to it yet. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, okay, the Hermit. Let's see what else is going on in here. We also have Death, interesting. The King of Cups. Okay, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. So let's be honest here. So I don't really see like all that much in terms of like physical action, I would say, Nessa. I say that because of that Hermit and then the Queen of Swords in reverse. It does seem like he's going to be a little bit reserved, like as far as kind of what he's saying in front of you and perhaps his actions. However, though, we have the Seven of Pentacles followed by Death. Okay, so I kind of feel like maybe in the beginning of the week you might hear a little bit from him and then it kind of, tapers off. However, through the center of the week or through the middle of the week towards the end, even at this time, he's going to be reaching out, like as far as text messages go or as far as wanting just to talk over the phone. So he will be calling you or texting you, okay? So don't think that you're not going to hear from him because you definitely will. However, like I said, I just don't feel like he's going to be like doing anything like extravagant. Like I don't believe necessarily like he's going to be taking you out on a date and making out with you this week. However, I do feel like he will be reaching out to talk, communicate, and see what you're doing and stuff like that. So not negative at all. All right, my dear. So there you go. Oh, you still aren't talking. So I would expect by the middle of the week you might be talking again. I really feel that way because of that King of Cups coming through as well. And hello, Tamisha Miller. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Tamisha, let me know if you did send in your tip or donation either to PayPal or to Cash App. That way I can verify it. And then I will give you your reading. All right, my dear? Right after I go in order. So right after whoever is next, pretty much. Oh, Aria, thank you again for being here. And thank you, Vanessa, for your donation / tip. Appreciate y'all. All right, so Aria's first question. Spirit, please come through for Aria's first question. Aria would like to know, will Aria's life partner be with someone that they've had a past life relationship with? That's a good question. So, Spirit, will Aria's life partner be with someone that she's had a past life relationship with? I like this question. Oh, wow. So we have the Fool. Hold on. So we have the Fool, okay? We also have the Three of Wands, followed by the Four of Wands. I'm going to say no. However, okay, so I do feel like you could have had like a, like this person could have been a sibling though, or like even possibly a friend or someone that was in your family in a past life. However, no, this is totally new. The Fool is all about this new beginning. So I love this. This is great. So yes, this will not be someone that you had a past romantic relationship with. All right, my dear? So there you are. And let me get to your second question. And thank you, Vanessa. I appreciate you. All right, Spirit, please come through for another reading for Aria. Aria would like to know, what general messages do Aria's guides have for her? All right, Spirit, what general messages do you have for Aria right now? Oh, we got a jumper. We got a jumping card. Hold, please. Gotta find where he flew to. All right, so let's see what we got. So general messages from your guides. We have the Ten of Cups. All right, followed by the Ace of Cups in reverse. Let me brighten this up. Hold up. Followed by the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so this is pretty interesting, Aria. I feel like your guides want you to focus on some shadow work or some healing coming, some type of healing or shadow work coming up, okay? In regards to perhaps family, especially, or any of like your ideas, or even fantasies in regards to like, you know, the perfect marriage or the perfect couple, the perfect family. Your guides really want you to do some deep shadow work in that regard this week, or at least coming up, it feels like. And also there's some emotional healing I feel like that needs to happen between perhaps you and a family member, or something from the past that you have not really reflected on or have chosen not to. It might kind of, you know, kind of creep up this week, all right? But your guides are letting you know that you're ready for it, you're not alone, and you'll be fine. So there you go, my dear. We still aren't talking. I know, I read that, like no communication. I think he's gonna, I'm telling you, Vanessa, I think he's gonna reach out in the middle of the week. Or maybe you should reach out in the middle of the week. How about that, Nessa? Wink, wink. Yeah, I think that you did know this person or were acquainted with them. However, you were not like a lover with this person. I love jumpers. They're my favorite, Aria. So if you get a lot of jumpers, I think that's cool. Look at you, Nessa. You're so silly. All right, Aria. Third question. Let's pull it up. All right, Spirit, again, please come through for Aria. Aria would like to know, what messages do her ancestors have for her at this time? Messages from the ancestors. So we have the Two of Pentacles. We also have the Chariot. And we also have the Empress. I feel like you got the Empress yesterday or recently. I feel like the Empress is like a stalker card for you right now. The Empress is following you, Aria, which is a good card to have stalk you. I mean, it is the card of like love, beauty, and creativity, motherhood, all that. So, I mean, it's a great card to have. So, I feel like what your ancestors want you to know is everything you're doing right now, even if sometimes it might seem like it's hard to balance, or that, you kind of, even if you feel like sometimes you don't even know what you're doing, it's okay. I feel like your guides are saying you're still moving forward in a really good direction. The Empress says you are nurturing your creativity, you're nurturing your ability to create and to start new things, and everything's a go. I mean, you really couldn't get a better reading. So there you go, Aria. Very nice indeed. Also, I feel like you have a female ancestor that's been around you more than perhaps usual. Like they've been around more, or maybe we're just feeling them more because of, the whole thinning of the veil, Halloween, etc. All right. And thank you, Nessa. I donated again for 9. I just want to know what's going to happen to our connection in November. Kind of feels like it's the end of the connection. All right. Let's take a look, my dear. You're welcome, Aria. All right, Spirit, please come through. Spirit, please come through for a reading for Nessa. Nessa would like to know about the connection between her and Warren in November. Is this going to be the end? Is it not the end? What's going to happen in November? Oh, yay. I'm so happy. Yeah, your card said that you would do like extraordinarily well too. So that's awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. Okay, so November with you and Mr. Warren. Let's see. So we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. We do have the 8 of Swords. Also Judgment. That's so awesome though. I'm so glad you did well. I knew you would. That's so good to hear. Then we also have the Queen of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Cups, okay. Then we have the 9 of Swords. followed by the Eight of Cups, followed by the King of Cups. King of Cups is coming up again. And the Knight of Swords. Okay. All right, Nessa. Nessa. Okay, so here's the deal here. Here's the dealio. I feel like for November, there's going to be like a stagnation point where the communication maybe is just kind of like minimal or it's just kind of on and off. However, I feel like, Nessa, part of you might want to move on. I feel like part of you with this Eight of Cups is saying, maybe I should just go like look over here. I've never been over here before. What's over here? I feel like there's a curiosity there. Now with Warren, I feel like he has just a lot of anxiety. Oh, this poor dude. However, though, I will say this, in the middle of the month is a prime time for you guys to like totally connect. Ace of Cups, King of Cups, this is good emotional energy. However, there seems to be like, I feel like you're tiptoeing, you're a little bit tiptoeing around maybe perhaps wanting to see someone else because someone else is definitely coming into the picture in November. So I feel like this person coming in at the end of November is going to come through swiftly, and I think it's going to make a little bit of an impression on you. However, again, always remember, this is your choice. We all make our own choices. But yeah, I feel like November, you're really not going to want to be in it, to be honest. I feel like there's a little bit of a commitment here from Warren to want to, you know, stay the route or stay the path a little bit. However, I feel like you're kind of wanting to explore a little bit. So yeah, there you go, my dear. But yeah, that Knight of Swords is coming through hot at the end of November, so keep an eye out. Yes, two options, you little brat. No, just kidding. And thank you again for your very kind donation, Sasha. Appreciate you. And Aria, appreciate you both. All right, Nessa. Whoop, whoop. I donated for a 6 to ask if he will reach out and initiative a conversation. And like, will he initiate a conversation? You're hilarious. You're hilarious. You're killing me here. Yo, sorry for all these donations. Ching ching. No, just kidding. Thank you, though. I do appreciate you. All right, so let's see. All right, Spirit, please come through again for a reading for Nessa. Nessa would like to know if he's going to be reaching out, he, meaning Warren, is going to be reaching out and try to initiate conversation in November. Queen of Wands. The Hermit. The Magician. Oh, man. And thank you, Aria. You're the bomb. Justice in reverse, 7 of Wands, Justice in reverse, and the Star. Yes, yes, and yes. This is a very strong yes. He is going to be reaching out for conversation. He's going to come in hot, too. You know, he's going to come in strong, might quiet down, or kind of wait to see if you respond. However, though, this is going to be steady, and he's going to be, you know, pursuant. The Star and the Magician says, the Magician tells me he's going to be, you know, making sure he's checking his phone and watching what you're doing on social media or seeing if you're responding to him. So definitely he will be the one reaching out in November. So yeah, there you go, my dear. All righty. Aria, you are next, my dear. Oh, I like this question. I do like this question. Very interesting. Okay. And thank you. Thank you, ladies. All right, Spirit, please come through. For a reading for Aria, Aria would like to know, did Aria's psychic protection ritual work today? If so, how will it protect her? Okay, so we have the 10 of Swords in reverse, the 7 of Swords, and then the 7 of Pentacles. Very interesting. Okay, so I feel like right off the bat, what we know here, how is this going to protect you? Okay, so 10 of Swords in reverse and the 7 of Swords. Okay, so I feel like this, your ritual that you did is really going to help you from the intentions of others and their actions towards you at times. I feel like it's really going to help kind of, I don't want to say create a block between you and other people. However, it's going to almost create a protective shield around you in regards to your heart, your emotions, and who you trust, and how you go about your relationships, okay? However, I will say this. The 7 of Pentacles over here says there's going to be other things you find out or that you kind of come across while you're doing this psychic protection work. Spirit's kind of saying don't limit yourself to just one kind of protection or type of ritual work in that way. Expand yourself to other ways as well, because I feel like the more little things you pick up along the way, the stronger your protection around your aura field, around your psyche, the better it will be. So there you go, my dear. Yes, totally. And if that was your Ari, if that was your intention, then yes, totally, for sure, for sure. And all right, Nessa. Thank you again for your very kind donation. You as well, Aria. Appreciate you, ladies. Okay, so you wanted to ask what his intentions for reaching out are. Oh, okay, very nice. Okay, let's see. All right, Spirit, please come through. For Vanessa, she would like to know what Warren's intentions are for reaching out in November. What will his intentions be? What does he want to get out of it? So we have the Seven of Cups, the Empress, and the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like the simplest answer is he wants your attention and he wants you in all your beauty and glory, okay? The Seven of Cups says to me that he's kind of like implicating, or I mean, he's kind of what's the word I'm thinking of? He's kind of using this strategy of what I would call like spaghetti at the wall. Like when you just throw all the spaghetti at the wall and you see what sticks. I feel like he's totally like coming up with random ideas, random ways to kind of maybe reach out to you, get you to talk to him. So I mean, he really is putting in some effort here. So but yes, it is to reconnect with you in a romantic sense. All right, my dear. So there you go. And thank you again, Nessa. And what else can you do to protect yourself spiritually and psychically? No, not bad intentions at all. I'd say they're pretty positive, and they're yeah, I'd say very positive. So nothing bad at all. A little bit flirty. Spirit, please come through again for a reading for Arya. Please, Arya would like to know, what can Arya do in particular to protect herself spiritually and psychically? So we have the Magician. What a beautiful card to get for this. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. And we got the Nine of Swords. Very interesting. Okay, so part of something I feel like that you could do is, first off, I feel like with this Magician, which is very much, the medium, which I think anyone that does spiritual work or is into tarot or anything like that can find themselves, with the Magician quite often as that medium, the conduit, as above, so below. However, I feel like with you, physical things will help you. And like, you see how he's like holding that wand that's pointing towards the sky. I feel like a crystal, certain objects, even like, I don't know if you've ever heard of like a totem. Totems, amulets, crystals, even charms. Like, I'm big on certain charms I keep around me. I don't have many, but there's a select few, like a thimble. I always have this thimble kind of close by my space, just because I have such an attachment to thimbles since I was really young. Stuff like that, I feel like will really enhance your own abilities. And it might sound, like a little weird or something like that, or maybe you haven't done it before, or maybe you haven't even realized it. However, I feel like having certain like physical things around you will help you in regards to keeping your area, keeping your space, and keeping yourself spiritually more safe and protected. Yeah. Oh, do you don't wear crystals, or do you have crystals? I should send you some. I sell crystals too. I got tons of crystals. And you know what? I go out in the desert and I collect them myself. It's been months though since I went out, but yeah, all the crystals I collect, they're all out here in the Mojave Desert. I should send you some one of these days. I'll send you a couple crystals. I got some good ones. They're all like rough and raw crystals though. There's like none of them are really faceted or anything like that or tumbled. So you'll get them in their natural state. All right, ladies. If either one of you need another reading, let me know before I do end the stream. I'm going to try to hook up my webcam in a little bit, see if I can get it to work, because I got a webcam in the mail today that I'm hoping I can learn how to hook up. I shouldn't be hard. So, it shouldn't be hard. Oh, you have a lot? You're so cute. There's Steven. Steven. Perfect timing. I was almost quitting on you, Steven. Yeah, even things like I said, like certain charms and stuff like that. Um, I don't know if you've ever heard of like totems or even amulets, stuff like that are really, really, really great to have around and to keep with you. All right, let's take a peek, my dear. And thank you. All right, Spirit, please come through for this reading for Aria. And thank you, Stephen. I see you down there. Appreciate you. And I appreciate you as well, Aria. All right, Spirit, please come through for this reading for Aria. Aria would like to know, how will the new moon in Scorpio ritual help Aria? How will the new moon ritual Scorpio help Aria? Ooh, we have the moon. Perfect. Hello. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. And we also have the Hermit. This is beautiful energy. Okay, I like this. So I feel like this is going to be a time for you to kind of really go inward. Okay. And when we think of the new moon, we think of, all these new intentions we might be setting. Scorpio is a really interesting time to have a new moon because Scorpio is the card of death, endings. However, wherever there's an ending, there's a beginning. Also, Scorpio is related to our business adventures. It's also related to kind of the deeper spaces, the darker spaces sometimes, our dark shadow self even. And it's also related to our sexual side as well, and our relationships, our sexual relationships, business relationships, stuff like that, our relationships with land as well. So when we think of that new moon in Scorpio, what I really see for you is a real need and a real strengthening in your ability to do shadow work. I know I mentioned it before, but I'm really vibing this shadow work. Especially we got a moon card for new moon reading. Okay, and then we also have the Hermit here. The Page of Wands in reverse kind of is telling me that you're kind of going beyond looking for your regular encouragements and stuff like that, perhaps from yourself or even others. And you're really looking more inwardly towards your goals and towards what you want to transform yourself spiritually into or with. So there you go, my dear. I know, right? That's why I said that's awesome. And you're good, Stephen. Go ahead, baby. I know, the moon card for the moon ritual. You can't get any better than that. Yes, I totally agree. It is gonna help strengthen your intuition, and I think like your overall strength in yourself and your just your own ability. So you can't beat that. Hello, right? Squeeze me for my yawny. Came out of nowhere. I've been cleaning today though. All right, Steven. How are you, my dear? All right, first question. How does David feel about me tonight? He told me I look good. Ooh. When I got home from work before hiding away in his room again, but thanks. Feel more comfortable. That's cute. All right. Spirit, please come through for reading for Steven. Steven would like to know, how does David feel about Steven tonight? How is David feeling towards Steven tonight, Spirit? So we have the Magician. We also have the 10 of Wands in reverse, followed by the High Priestess in reverse. So I definitely feel like he's like, I almost want to say like initiated towards you. That might sound weird, but like, or engaged towards you. I feel like there is like a wanting to open that door, wanting to engage more communication wise. However, I do see, like you said, that he just went to his room. Okay, 10 of Wands in reverse. Perhaps there was something going on with him today. I almost feel like he's distracted by something else. I don't know if he was like doing chores or like out working or helping somebody. I'm kind of getting that vibe. So, also, I do feel like he did think he looked pretty hot, because sometimes this High Priestess in reverse can be a slut. So I feel like maybe he thought you did look pretty good today. So there you go. Not saying that he thinks you look like a slut. Just saying sometimes it could just be someone kind of admiring a quality about you or something you're wearing, etc. So there you go. I'm sorry, Aria. I didn't mean to yawn. I'm sorry. I'm all came out of nowhere. And then you said the word yawn. You said the word yawn, and then I did it again. You know what? When I yawn, I always feel like I'm a cat. You know how like cats like mouths are like, whoa, but I always, if I'm in front of someone, I always, of course, cover my mouth when I'm yawning. But like when I'm by myself or like in my bed, I always like feel like I yawn like a cat, like super wide mouth. That might be some TMI, huh? You're like, okay, she yawns like a kitty cat, meow. And Steven, hit me with your next question whenever you're ready, my dear. My dear, my dear, my dear. All right, question number 2. We're talking about David, right, babe? Let's see. All right, Spirit, please come through for a reading for Stephen. Stephen would like to know, did he, meaning David, just get out of another situation or relationship thingy? Did David just get out of another relationship thingy? So again, like we have the 10 of Wands. This time it's upright. The Queen of Cups, I think this is his mom. And then we have the Fool. Yeah, I think this is his mom. Remember, didn't you tell me he was kind of helping out with his mom or something recently this week? I'm vibing this is mom. With in regards to, you know, those kind of distractions he's having. So there you go for that one, my dearie. Yeah, I'm sensing mom, babe. For what was going on today, like it's distraction kind of. All right, third question. Spirit, please come through for this third question for Stephen. Stephen would like to know, how does he feel about Josh right now? How does David feel towards Josh right now? Eight of Cups in reverse. The Five of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles. Pretty negative. The Eight of Cups reverse is definitely showing not wanting to progress of relationship anywhere further than where it's gone. The Five of Pentacles, of course, not really being satisfied or having help or assistance from those around you. So yeah, this is pretty negative. So there you go, my dear. Negative and more negative. I don't think his thoughts on him are all that fantastic right now. Just saying. Oh, thank you, Aria. Appreciate you. You could go ahead and type your question in whenever you wish. Jeannie does as you wish. I don't know if you guys ever watch Impractical Jokers. I really like that show. Like, I've watched it for years. However, I know that the guy Joe, he's like no longer on this season or something. One of the funniest episodes, so from a couple years ago, it's not that old of an episode, is when Joe, the one with the big belly, they dress him up as Aladdin and they like have him on these strings in the air, like on Broadway, and he just keeps bumping into everything, and he only has one line during the whole show, or the whole during the whole Broadway play, and it's Jeannie does as you wish. And every time he flies across the room, he just bumps into everything. Oh, it's so funny. I don't know what made me think of that though. Genie does as you wish. Oh, this is a good question. All right. Spirit, please come through for a reading for Arya. Arya would like to know, does Brian have any spiritual attachments or entities tied to him? No. And I'd say he has a very good guide around him too. And a very good Jiminy Cricket. Very good conscience around him right now at this time. So I will say no. None at this time, my friend. So that's good to hear, right? He said, oh, good. Okay, because I know he struggles with addiction. And I know that can draw. Yeah, it totally can. I've had those same struggles myself, Aria. I think that he probably has a really strong guide around him, like I saw in the cards. His spirit guide is someone who's probably who has passed away at a younger age. Also, though, too, he might be someone who naturally kind of cleanses himself often, cleanses his aura, his spirit, as to not, as to kind of keep those negative things away from him. So, very interesting. Very good question, though. And hello, Anne. How are you? All right, Stephen. Fourth question. How does David feel about his mom now? Good question. All right, Spirit, please come through for a reading for Stephen. Stephen would like to know, how does David feel about his mom right now? How's he feeling towards his mom currently? So we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles. And then we also have the Devil. Very interesting. So I feel like he is kind of torn between a rock and a hard spot, or however you would put it. Part of him, I feel like, feels very responsible for the care of his mom right now, or for helping her out. However, I feel like there's still something like that. I don't know if it's something that he wants to get out of it, or that's kind of bothering him about taking care of her, or helping out so much. There does seem a little bit to be a little bit of that devil on the shoulder there. But for the most part, he feels positive about her, because we have the Ten of Pentacles at the center, so he's wanting to do right by her for the most part. So there you go, my dear. Anne, hello, Anne. It's so very good to see you. Good to see you. It's been a little while. I sent 9. Thank you. Appreciate you. Can I have a 3-card reading? Yes. With the question, did I say the right thing to the person I'm thinking about since we finally reconciled? Oh, great question. Okay. All right. Spirit, please come through for a reading for Anne. Anne would like to know, did Anne say the right thing to the person that they're thinking about since they finally reconciled? Did Anne say the right thing? so we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. We have the Hierophant. And we have Death. Interesting. Very interesting. Ooh, I pulled an extra card just for clarification. Then we got the Lovers. Okay. So I'm going to say yes. And hello, Sully. Sully, how are you? Yes. Go ahead, babe. Do it now. Oh, go ahead and put your donation in now. I've been yawning, but I'm good. Go ahead and put it in, my dear. Okay, so Anne, I'm gonna say yes. You did say the right thing. Okay, I feel like there was something that kind of needed to be clarified since reconciling, and I feel like that you were able to get that across in a very assertive way, in a very positive way, though, as well, with the Lovers coming through. And I feel like the other person took it well as well. Okay. Took it well as well. All right, so let's see your next question, my dear. And hello, C, how are you? C subliminals. There is like 2 or 3. There's not too many, babe. All right, Spirit, please come through again for another reading for Anne. Anne would like to know about Anne's crush's feelings towards her and how the near future would show hints that this person likes her. Gotcha. Okay, Spirit. So, can you give us insight about the crush's feelings towards and signs in the near future? All right. So we have the Knight of Cups. We also have the Chariot in reverse. We also have the King of Swords. Followed by the Ace of Cups reverse, the Ace of Swords upright, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so the person that is your crush. Now, I do feel like this person has positive feelings towards you, okay? How would they show hints of this in the near future? I really feel like a lot of it would be simply telling you, okay, because the Ace of Swords is usually a very straightforward card of truth and kind of coming out with how you say what you want or say how you feel and feel what you say type of energy. And I definitely vibe that with the King of Swords as well, okay? What was the other part of your question? Would show me hints that he likes me. Yes. So I feel like the biggest hints would actually come verbally. He would this person actually would say it. Also, I feel like small with the the Knight of Cups right here. I feel like small little gestures of kind of being a gentleman, if that makes sense, will come through as well, whether it's opening the door for you, giving you, a flower, a rose, or a kiss on the hand. I would keep an eye out for stuff like that as well. All right, my dear. So there you go. And thank you, Anne, again for your very kind donation. And I am not bad. See subliminals. I'm glad you are doing well. Okay, so for C subliminals, you said you sent 3 for 3 questions. Okay, so that means you're going to get 1 card answers for each question, okay? I normally don't like to break it up like that because it's a little tedious. However, that's totally fine. Just go ahead and type your questions into the chat. All right, my dear? And thank you, Solly. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Oh, you're welcome, Aria. I appreciate you. Have a good night, baby. Okay. All right. You got it. Well, you know what? I would have made it work for you, Subliminal, if you really, really wanted it. But that's I was like, oh, it's a little tedious, but but all good. So go ahead and just type your question into the chat whenever you're ready. Okay, my dear? All right, Spirit, please come through for a reading for Stephen. Stephen would like to know. David told Stephen someone hacked his ex's IG account and tried to get him to donate to a fake OnlyFans account or something like that. Was this Josh? Let's see. All right, Spirit, was this Josh with the whole fake OnlyFans account? Let's see. Was this Josh, Spirit? I kind of think it might have been. Oh, the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Swords in reverse. I either feel like it was Josh or like whoever did this is like very clever, like very good troller or something. I don't know, but I feel like it. I am kind of vibing like it is. I feel like it's Josh, and the Six of Wands is like, oh, success! I did it. You know, I kind of feel like it definitely could be Steven. So there you go on that one. And with him, don't worry, he'll put his foot in his mouth about it at some point and totally give away that if he has done it. And thank you again, C Subliminal, for your very kind donation / tip. Appreciate you. I see your question. All right, Spirit, please come through for C's question. They would like to know, how does Abby feel towards them in a romantic way? Spirit, how is Abby feeling towards C Subliminals? Romantic. So we have the King of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Cups, followed by the Nine of Wands. I'm going to pull a clarifier. I pulled an extra card just for some clarification. So I'm not sure if you have a past with this person, all right, see? However, I feel like you might. And if you don't, if this is someone new in your life, if this is someone new in your life, I would say that events from past relationships perhaps are kind of shaping expectations for current relationships. However, if you two have been together before or have a history, that this makes sense that it's coming up. So I feel like the way Abby feels towards you is actually pretty positive. I feel like Abby is very emotionally secure and emotionally in love and attached to you in a strong way. However, I feel like the Nine of Wands tells me that there's something that Abby is on the defense about, okay? And it can kind of distract or kind of maybe take away from their actual feelings towards you. However, I feel like it has something to do or is connected with events from the past. So it's something that I would definitely bring up if you do connect with this person. However, for the most part, this is someone who really likes you, okay? And they're interested. If this is someone new, I would keep pursuing it. And yep, so there you go. She's new in your life, okay? Very nice. Yeah, no, I feel like this person is with that Queen of Cups in the center. I feel like this person is very emotionally mature and emotionally stable. And I feel like she sees that in you as well, okay? So this does make sense then if this is someone new to you. So that Nine of Wands with that resistance, and I was talking about perhaps relationships from the past shaping like current relationships. She might just be someone who's kind of had a hard time in relationships in the past, and it could kind of, peek through here or there. No one's perfect, so we get it. But for the most part, Very positive. Very good. So there you go, my dear. And I hope you have a wonderful time on your date. I really do. All right, Spirit, please come through for Stephen's next question. Stephen would like to know, will Josh finally get pushed out of their lives? Stephen and lives. Spirit. Is Josh finally going to get pushed out of their lives? Stephen and David's, that is. So we got Justice reversed. Then we have the Lovers, followed by the Empress. So I feel like, yes, eventually, yeah. I feel like it still might be a little while. Justice reverse is kind of telling me you're kind of waiting around longer than maybe you feel like you have to. But I feel like, yeah, it is going to happen, Stephen. So let's both look forward to it, huh? Near future, yeah, but maybe just not as near as you might want it to be. I'll say at least that. Within a year, though, for sure, I feel like. And I see that. Sully, don't forget to start typing in some of your questions, okay? I'm going to be wrapping up in like 20, 30 minutes. So that'll be enough time to finish everybody up. And thank you for your very kind donation, Sasha. Appreciate you. Along with Stephen, as always. And thank you, C. Subliminal, again. And Sully. Whoa. All right, my dear. I see you, Sully. How are you, babe? Good to see you. I think I'm going to grab. I am going to grab my other deck. All right, Spirit, please come through for a reading for Sully. Sully would like to know, how does Phil, what is Phil again? Is he Sagittarius? Is he a Virgo? How does Phil feel about me romantically right now? Spirit, please come through. Scorpio. Okay, duh. Sorry about that. I had a brain fart. We are in Scorpio season 2. Very interesting. Phil originally told me he wanted to treat me better and show me what I deserve, but since then he hasn't done anything. He's been ghosting. Why is he doing this? Let's see. Wait, hold on. I'm still on question 1. Let me go there first. All right, Spirit, please come through for Sully. And Sully would like to know, how is Phil feeling towards Sully right now romantically. So we have the 10 of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Devil in reverse, the Knight of Swords. Then we have Four of Cups, followed by the Lovers in reverse, followed by the Sun, followed by the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, so how is he feeling towards you romantically right now? He's kind of all over the place. I got to be honest, and I got to say that romantically, I feel like he's a little disillusioned, or like he's just kind of like all over the place. The Four of Cups, he's kind of like nonchalant. He's very aloof about things. Kind of like, whatever. However, he'll go off in different directions, kind of like that last message I read when you said something about, you know, him saying he wanted to treat you right or do this or do that, and then not really, you know, following through. I feel that here. I feel that here too, because we got two different Knight cards, Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups. I do feel as though he's going to give it another go, though. Romantically, he does want to try again, though. The Sun says he's still looking forward to it. However, the Lover's reversed to the left. He realizes that he might not have the best probability of perhaps, you know, gaining your trust back or gaining your confidence in him and his decisions, or what he says at least. So I would say romantically, he still wants to try. He's still positively going to want to engage. However, he has been very much all over the map about what he's wanted lately. So take that with a grain of salt, and kind of be up to you to see how you want to handle that with Phil. But like I said, I feel like he definitely is aware that, you know, his actions have been kind of all over the place. So we shall see, my dear. All right. All right. And thank you, Stephen, again for your very kind donation / tips. I appreciate you as always. All right, Spirit, please come through for Stephen. Stephen's next question is, why does David continue to hide away? Is he keeping Stephen safe from negative leftover energy from everything? Let's see. So we have the Sun in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. So this is actually kind of, I kind of like this. This is pretty actually kind of considerate and kind. I feel as though that he kind of realizes to some degree right now, Stephen, that he's in some type of form of almost like a depression, okay? That Sun in reverse. However, the Ace of Pentacles kind of indicates that he has been wanting to kind of push forward and start and, you know, hit that restart button like I've been talking about, offer some more stability for you, for the home in general. The Queen of Cups, though, says he has not wanted to hurt your feelings. So take that as you will, my dear. So yes, I would definitely say there is some type of keeping you safe energy, protecting you in some form or fashion. All right, Sully, next question. Spirit, please come through for Sully's next question. So Sully would like to know, or her next question is, about Phil had originally told Sully that he wanted to treat her better and show her what she deserves, but since then he hasn't done anything and often just ghosts Sully. Why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? Why is he ghosting Sully? All right, so we have the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Swords in reverse, the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Cups in reverse, interesting, the Two of Cups, then we have the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the High Priestess. So it's interesting because, we talk about like how he kind of, acknowledged that, he wanted to treat you better and give you what you deserve. However, he's obviously not doing this, right? He's ghosting you. A big part of this, we could say flat out, this is selfishness. This is also like he's doing his own thing, kind of. Six of Swords reverse. He's kind of going off in whatever direction he feels like. Eight of Cups reverse. He's not moving on from perhaps certain topics or issues that you two have had in the past. And while he is so emotionally connected to you and so emotionally definitely wants to be with you, he's not wanting to put the work in. He's not wanting to help, kind of restart this relationship or restart that connection to treat you better the way he says he wants to. And I kind of feel like there's a little bit of excuses going on with him. However, I would trust your instincts on this. If something doesn't feel right, or you feel like you should be calling him out, I would call him out. I kind of feel like he could be gaslighting you in a sense too. So keep an eye out for that, And when I say gaslighting, I mean like, you go up to him saying, why are you ghosting me? And he's like, the only reason I'm ghosting you is because you always used to ghost me a year ago. You know what I mean? That's like gaslighting, like kind of sorry, squeezing, kind of taking the issue at hand and throwing it back in your face to where it's, you're the issue or the problem. So a lot of this though is laziness, and he's busy doing other things. He's busy on his phone. He's going here, he's going there. He's not making it a priority. It's the simplest way to answer it. All right, baby? So there you go. All right, guys, and I will be ending readings in 10 minutes, all right? So if you guys have any other questions, make sure you let me know now, because I still have, I think I got one or two more Sullys and maybe one or two more of Stevens. And JoJo, I see you just sent a donation. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. And I have one for JoJo. All right, so Spirit, please come through for Sully's next question. Sully would like to know, after this text of frustration, what's his next actions after this? What's Phil's next actions after this text of frustration? The High Priestess, Seven of Swords, the Four of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Wands, the Moon in reverse, the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Ten of Wands. So, like, got to keep it real on this one. What's his next actions towards you? They're kind of crappy. I feel like he's gonna, he might say some things or do some things that really bother you, that upset you, that are kind of mean, that are out of line even perhaps. And don't put up with that crap. Don't let him try to turn it around on you. But yeah, I feel like his next actions are not going to be positive. They're going to be, like I said, a little bit hurtful, maybe even a little bit mean-spirited, and kind of ignoring your emotions about whatever text, the text message you mentioned that you had wrote. So next actions are those of, you know, kind of acting as though it's no big deal, I would say. So there you go on that one, my dear. And again, appreciate you for your very kind donation / tip. And JoJo77, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. And thank you for your very kind donation / tip. I would like to know what to do about the person I know is my soulmate that I'm currently dealing with. All right. Spirit, please come through for a reading for JoJo. JoJo would like to know what to do about the person that's their soulmate that they're currently dealing with. So we have Happy Squirrel, the Chariot reverse, the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Wands in reverse, the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Page of Swords reverse, the Six of Swords, and the Fool. Okay, so there is a really clear, there's a few different things, but the clearest message here that I get is in order to really improve the situation, or however, you know, you might want to classify that, how you might want to start to heal the relationship or start to elevate it. The biggest message for you right now is the travel. Okay, so don't be afraid to actually, you know, travel with this person. Maybe go out, you know, on a boat ride one day, or go near water, go take a trip by someplace outdoors that you both like. However, the Fool is coming through strong along with this Happy Squirrel in the corner, saying you really have to be able and willing to hit the reset button and to take a leap of faith on each other. Okay, because the Fool is very much about, you know, kind of foolishly, you know, kind of, I'm walking along, I'm walking along, I'm walking along. It's kind of that, you know, blind faith we have not to, you know, walk over a cliff. However, we still have that faith, okay? It's, you know, jumping into the water without putting our toes in first. So it's a very innocent type of trust and emotion. So I really feel like in order for you to improve what you guys have between each other, you have to agree to hit that reset button and to take the leap of faith and take a chance on one another. Because there's a lot of history here that has perhaps prevented that from happening in the past or slowed it down. Okay, however, there's a strong connection here, especially with that Happy Squirrel. Love seeing that card over there. So you guys do well together. So there you go, my dear. And thank you again for your very kind donation / tip. I appreciate you. All right, guys, don't send any more donations or tips. I'm going to be wrapping up those that I have left right now. So if you send any more, they will not be read until tomorrow. All right, so that's just FYI, y'all. It says the fact that you never follow through makes me upset. I mean, I know I can understand that, Sully. I could feel it in the cards too. I could see your emotions there. Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? You got to remember too, we could want something really bad. You know, I could really, really want to improve my health, but until I get up and start exercising every day, it's not going to happen, you know? So while I feel like it is still important for you to know that he does want to, he doesn't want to enough to keep pushing, you know, to put that extra effort into it, you could say. All right, Stephen. Spirit, please come through for Stephen's 8th question. Stephen would like to know, is the Queen of Cups David's mom or someone he's dating? Ooh, I think it's his mom, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, Spirit. Is the Queen of Cups someone David is dating or his mama? Three of Wands, Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is like the ultimate mom card. However, the Ace of Swords does indicate a little bit of untruthfulness, or sometimes not even untruthfulness. What I will say, it's not fair to say this is untruthfulness all the time. A lot of times it could also be not wanting to come forward with information or to tell somebody about what they're going through, etc. So I'm going to say yes, this is mama. This is mama. I'm confident in it, Stephen. No GF. I'm going to say that that's his mummy. And thank you, Sully. Go ahead and type your question into the chat, and I will try to get to it right now. I love you, Stephen. You're great. All right, Spirit, please come through for another reading for Stephen. Stephen's question is, how does Nathan feel about Stephen currently? How is Nathan feeling about Stephen right now? Good question. I think. So, like, we have the Five of Wands, the Three of Cups. This is interesting, indeed. And the Two of Swords in reverse. This is kind of weird and funky. I almost feel like he's, like, kind of, like, wants to, like, wrestle with you. I know that I'm going to put my foot in my mouth for that, but that's, like, this vibe I get. Or, like, I almost feel like he's, like, pushing other people out of the way not to talk to you. That's what I'm picking up, because we got the Five of Wands with this kind of like petty conflict, kind of, no, this could be conflict both, physically, emotionally, gossip kind of conflict as well, socially. Three of Cups, this is, intervening parties at times. So yeah, I kind of feel like he's wanting to push others away from hanging out with you so much. So interesting. Interesting indeed. All right. All right, Spirit, please come through for a reading for Sully. Spirit, please come through. Sully would like to know, why doesn't he want to be with Sully? Five of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. Now, if my headphones, I think I'll be okay during your reading, Sully. However, Stephen, just text me after this, because I think my headphones are going to die. The Four of Swords in reverse, Two of Cups. That way I can finish your reading, okay, babe? And the Page of Wands. This is for you, though, Sully. I'm doing yours right now. The Queen of Swords. The Emperor in reverse. And the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so to put this kind of as simply as I can, when you say, why doesn't he want to be with me? Okay, I feel like the easiest way to put this is he doesn't want responsibility right now. Now, a lot of that is me saying responsibility in regards to relationship. Yes, Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, so that's even family. And Ten of Pentacles reverse. He's just not wanting responsibility right now is the best and easiest way I could put this. The Emperor reverse also suggests that he feels as though he'll be giving up some type of like freedom. If he does, you know, kind of stay with you or stay in any relationship perhaps. And he's not quite sure if he's willing to give that up at this time. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, and the Page of Wands also indicating that he's just kind of, you know, he's looking elsewhere. And when I say looking elsewhere, I mean like he's just kind of not sure that he wants to stay put in one spot. But yeah, I'd say that he just does not want to commit to a relationship right now. So there you go, Sully. All right, y'all. So, Steven, I don't know if you can hear me. I think my headphones died. Let me do your last question though, real quick. All right, so please come through for Steven's last question. Steven would like to know, is Nathan doing that because he wants me to himself? Two of Cups reverse, the Queen of Swords reverse, and Three of Wands. Yep, I would say definitely. Yeah, it's kind of this combination kind of reminds me like, if I can't have you, no one will. You know, it's definitely kind of interference as well. So I'm going to say yeah. So there you go, my dear. All right, you guys, all my gadgets are dying. I'm low, except for my cell phone. I think it's still charged. Text me in a little bit, Steven, if you have any more questions. And I will see everybody else tomorrow. Thank you guys so very, very much for your very kind donations / tips. I appreciate you, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank you. Everybody be safe and get good rest.